Today I am here to show you guys how I will be making my wig, or a wig, from scrap hair. Now when I say scrap hair, it's hair that you just have like pieces of, and you're just gonna put your pieces of leftover hair, whether it's from you, your clients, both, hair you just, like a pack of hair you had sitting around. But all of this is like I think Brazilian hair, but some of it is cut up, but it's still, you know, usable, and make some kind of hairstyle. So well, wig. I'm gonna use it to make a wig, and all you guys will need is the same things that you would when you make a regular wig: your cap, your needles, your thread, some scissors, shears to, you know, cut the hair if you want it cut. But this is just how I make my wigs with scrap hair, like some. So I'm gonna move the camera so you guys can see the items that I use. Some of these items you guys may not be able to get, because I am a cosmetologist, so you may have to just buy your version of it. So I'm going to move the camera and we're going to get started in making the wig from scraps. So here I have my mannequin stand. Some people put their, this is old, I had this since I was in school, so you guys may not be able to find it, but you can probably find one from Sally's. So I'm going to use this scraps. This is like Brazilian hair. This is 2 bundles of hair in here. Some are short, long, so I'm going to cut it probably to even out. And then this is a closure that I just had sitting around, and I'm going to use it for the wig. And as you can see, this closure is already colored. You will see that when I take it out the pack. You're going to need your needles and thread. You will also need some kind of head, and I will be using my foam head that I use all the time. You guys have seen this in other videos. And I will be using my shears. This is a razor, and these are razor combs. You guys can find these at the beauty supply store. I don't know if you can find this razor or these shears. I don't think these shears are not in the beauty supply store, but you can find any kind of shears from the beauty supply store. That will be okay, like if you need to cut your wefts or anything like that. So I have my wig here on the wig stand, and I like using the neck caps, especially for like the summer. We have clips, as you guys can see. One is here and one is here where you can pull it tight. So I'm just gonna put this on the mannequin head. Not really to fit the mannequin head, but to like over direct it. As you can see, it's like by the eyes, and I like to do that because my head is a little bigger, so I like to stretch it out a little bit to where it will fit. Because if you pull the cap back right here, as you guys can see, it's still like fabric that's not like flat to the head like it will be on yours. So you would just pull it up some and see how it got tighter. There's nothing for me to pull up because it is tightly on the head. So that's how I do that. Closure, and like I said, I already tinted the lace and dyed it and all of that. If you guys want to see a video on that, please let me know. So some lace closures don't come with like this fabric all the way around, but I do keep it, the sides and the back of the lace, I do keep that. I don't know, I just keep it just because. But I will cut here, which is the front of the lace. I will cut that off. It's pulled down. So when you're applying your lace, to this kind of foam head. The foam head is really little. So like I said, that's why you guys will put it up like towards the eyes. And then you will still do the same thing, and you will put it a little farther than the cap, or right at the cap. Now with this one, I'm going to hold this corner piece with my hand and pull it and sew a little bit, and then I'm going to start the other side. Now I'm not pulling it through, I'm just going through the lace and through the closure. I'm not making like a knot or anything like that. As you guys can see, I'm just gonna keep pulling through. See that? I'm just pulling through. I'm just gonna keep pulling through. It's flat. That is flat. That's what you want, flatness. You do not want a bulky closure. So now, as you guys can see, I am going towards the middle, just pulling it through. That's it. Making a loop, putting it through the lace and the thread. I'm just pulling it through. That's it. I'm going to stop this side. I'm going to start the other side. Make sure you're pulling pulling everything as you go. I'm just holding my hand on it so it can be flat. Pulling through. Going through everything, just pulling it through. The closure is on. It's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. Like I said, I made these shorter and closer at the back. My sides are threaded here. So, now that we have that done, I'm going to sew the back.
Shower in my car, and for hours on guitar. Come let me hear and soothe my reverie. You are the notes inside my head. I must have dreamt of you while laying peacefully in bed. There's no trying to deny, it's impossible to fight it. So untie me and unwind me like a thread. Keep whistling your name, keep whistling your name, whistling your name. Keep whistling your name, keep whistling your name, whistling your name, like a song. You are the greatest antidote to anyone who sings your name, quote unquote. Won't you whisper in my ear everything I long to hear? And I will sing your tune, note for note. Keep whistling your name, keep whistling your name, whistling your name. Keep whistling your name, keep whistling your name, whistling your name. There's nothing else to compare. It's when you hold me, I can sing without a care.
So this is the final result of the wig, guys. If you guys can see, this is still the frontal. I am done. I sew all the way to the top. This is just extra, so I'm gonna cut this off, and I'm gonna dye this black. Just put a black rinse on it. So this is the wig, and as you guys can see that there are a lot of shorter pieces, so I'm just gonna blend this out. How I'm going to do that, and you guys can see some of this here is already black and this is brown, so that's why I'm going to dye it. So how I'm going to cut the wig, so this is the cap and this is what I have to cut. So I'm going to cut that, and I'm going to add my elastic band.
Whistling your name, keep whistling your name, whistling your name. Keep whistling your name, keep whistling your name, whistling your name.
And then I'm going to cut off the lace here. This is the wig on, and as you guys see, look at these short pieces. The back is still going to be layered. Then I have these like short pieces. So to grab the hair, I just want to not even it out, but cut it to where it's going to fall still in just more layers. So